Top side, Tarzan has the number on his opposite man. In fact, he knows Jankos is down towards bot. Follows Duet. It's going to land in the mid lane. The shockwave from Caps really doesn't do too much. Doesn't even have a completed item yet. Here goes Chovy. Lands the Vanguard's edge as Cap splashes away. And Chovy on Irelia. You said it, Papa. That was
to get that power.
And now a battle 2-on-2 in this river. Crash pushed away, but the redive comes in. Knock up there, decent damage across. They're still chasing in. Oh,
wow.
Look at that Mystic shot. He predicts the play, and now Mission. That's going to be Mission failed.
Turning to Worlds as he retained his spot.
All right.
Now Blabber underneath the turret, not going to find Chovy as he continues walking all the way back to the distortion, but Chovy's still alive somehow as Blabber eventually takes him down, but that's a 1-for-1.
Look up and nuke turrets with the 3 infernos. Hard engaged.
There we go. Kaiwing trying to jump in, but look at the damage from Chovy on Mission on the backline. The Hexagon made him coming out as well. Griffin continues to dive under the Nexus towers, and yet to have one of their players die. Chovy's going to back away. The repel comes up from Tarzan, but what comes up must come down. Tarzan rejoins the fight, spinning to win on the backline. Griffin
Meanwhile, Caps is now in trouble. He needs to make it out, but the Shen is coming in. The Windwall might not be enough. Chovy, what else can he get done? The Akali trying to make his way through the fight, trying to finish off these kills. Mickey goes down. Griffin are dominating G2. Chovy looking for the Caps kill. Can he get him? Where's the Shuriken flip? Is going to look to follow. Does manage to contest. The lockdown is there. Caps going to zoom his way out. Yanko's now coming in this mid lane.
He's sitting at the tower, now looking in the mid lane.
They know Niski doesn't have ult here. The Hexagon ultimatum will lock Niski in a box, and that box will end up being a coffin. He falls in the mid lane.
The shutdown gifted to Sneaky from Tarzan. They've run a perfect game so far.
Here comes the paranoia. The one punch has been thrown by C9, but they really don't have the damage to take down anyone. Griffin, Lehen's still alive. Viper there as well. They just clean them up. You can't even cast this. It is disgusting to watch. Dirty stuff from Griffin. No response from Cloud9, and Griffin just slammed through the door. They break down the walls. They break down the defenses of C9, and they lay a stake on a spot in the quarterfinals.
They hit the perfect blackjack against Cloud. Still has plenty of damage output there, but he's running down in first blood. Comes through to Viper's Garen, and now the pile driver to the bottom lane. Battleland's getting low. The polymorph not going to do anything. It's 2 for 0 in the bottom lane. The wave clear comes. Engage tool's missing. Ning's going to try. Kicks back one. They go for the hard engage. They cannot get Viper, but finally goes down. The Shy ults on top of himself, but still knocked up in the air. They will trade him back, but a trade comes in for Rookie. This is a 3v3. This is winnable. Rookie's healthy, but not Ning. Ning's going to drop out of this one. So 2 alive versus 3, but again, it's still looking for the potential fight. Only 3, 4 for IG. 4 for Griffin. TP means all 5. Here comes the channeled Scion. Doesn't land that one there. Not much of a stun, as Chovy will be stunned, but is the fight good enough? Kais on the back line still knocked up, though. Kalo's over the top, and Griffin have spread their wings. They're going to knock down 3 already. The Shy forced to run away without the entire squad being there. One more auto would kill it. The flash over. They're going to go for the play, but the black shield is already there. That's going to be big damage. Is it enough, though? Sword self folds. Shy over the wall. That's a 1 for 0 so far, and it's a 2 for 0. The kickback now on a Chovy, but that is the tank. He can walk away safely. Kiadol doesn't do a whole lot, and no one is going down. The recall. Ning has smite. Ning has flash. He can save the go for the steal, and oh, it's not going to be stolen. Good job. What's the play? Forward they go. They might have knocked him down. Puts down the pool, but is there enough damage? They're going to try. The ult over the top, and it's already a 2 for 0. Viper doesn't die, but 1 finally comes through. It's up to Jackie Love, but he gets stunned. Clutch from Tarzan, but Morgana can't find it either. Viper stays alive. That's the full. Chovy, let's go a little early. That's going to be the attempt to kick back, though. Can they find Viper? But he gets the KO ult on top. It's already 1 for 0. Viper is still alive. It's a complete slaughter now. It's IG trying to stay up, but they are not going to do so. Rookie left alone without his team. He will run back to the fountain. He'll be sent back there in a body bag. A triple kill in for the Elise. That's the ace. That's the Nexus. And Griffin take the first step on the reverse sweep. Griffin going to make it a series. No 3-0 on this day. And they find a stun backline. They're going to go right away. The Kale delivery is there. That's already 2 members dead. Griffin have 3 alive, and they're stuck inside their own base, and they're trapped with IG stuck in the pit. There's already 3 kills. They're having the flash behind their own Nexus. There is just nothing Griffin can do. The corpse of Chovy goes down.
And when IG want to, they can speed up the game. We know how far ahead the Shy is. We know IG has that massive lead. They know it too, and they're trying to end the game.
Big damage in about land. Nearly dies to sword right here, but they're going to find another attempt. They're going to pull him back in. He's going to drop down as well. These weapons are so brittle, and IG push in. This, with the heal, is going to keep Battleland alive. They're going to try to buy some time, but it's not going to be enough. Invictus Gaming came to defend their world championship, and they're going to do just that, and they will knock down Griffin in the corner.
Really, really huge. And allows him, not to have to go for the phase rush. Here's Ghost popped.
Goes Burn, flashes in, gets into it. That's going to be a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough for the kill? Not just yet. The flash in. Piosik, he gets himself first blood. The counter gank is
Turtle
in.
running away, TP coming through. FlyQuest falling back, and Solo continues chasing forward, looking for some sort of an opportunity onto Chovy, who goes into the stasis and gets himself out. Deadly Flourish and Ornn ulti coming through, but they won't quite be able to find a kill. DRX is low health on multiple players, but the same can be said for FlyQuest. Piosik's able to make the play. There goes the sleep. There comes the Senna ulti. Power of Evil's the first one to fall, and here comes Carrier right back into the fight, looking for the kill onto Ignar off to the left. He's able to find it. He's able to grab the kill onto Santorin, and Doran picks up another. FlyQuest is destroyed, and DRX will win this fight without a single death.
Nicely played there from DRX, and Chovy even on the hunt for Turtle.
Oh, he's found him. Behold the Turtle. He cannot do it. They are simply...
Underneath the turret, the crab rave comes through as Chovy's like, what were you doing there, buddy? And that is going to be first blood very comfortably.
The junglers right now, depending on...
Okay, Arrow is going to connect here as Chovy tried to disintegrate someone off to the side, but Piosik is the one in trouble. Ghost, not a lot of mana, but he's got arrows, and he will be able to take them down. It is going to be Chovy falling as well on the fight on the top side. We'll have to check that one out in the replay as Carry is going to get taken out by Showmaker. In the meantime, Deft is going to be taken down in another skirmish. It's a pretty good ultimate out of Canyon there, and that's going to mean that Piosik can't make things work. Chovy, can he be to the rescue? Nice knock-up onto Barrel as Canyon looks for it. Carrier taking a lot of damage. One more auto will land, and that will take down the Braum. That's the ace for Damwon. It looked messy, but in the end, that's a 5-0.
But they were so overeager at every point, and Damwon happily clapped them.
Exactly right. That's going to be another 3-man knock-up from Nogari. This Nexus very soon to go down, and Damwon looking absolutely unstoppable in this first quarterfinal. 3-0.
Ooh, Morgan almost getting the solo kill, but a supreme display of talent. Catches out Willer and Chovy. They are going to jump in now with the quickness and try and start this one off. Deft, untouched. Vista is now out and safe. He's going to be able to supply some ordnance from the side. And Chovy with the Undying Rage, with the healing, with the damage. It's just doing so much to this backside. Tarzan has to try and find himself a way out, but I don't think he can. He's going to try and just do as much damage as possible, but it is Hanwha Life who get themselves the 3 kills.
And it looked good to begin with. Look at the gigantic wave that they're missing right now. Just the bottom lane of Peace just doesn't get in there. Chovy's looking for a solo kill here, and he's gonna... I knew that Def was itching to just use that ultimate because, I mean, why not? Well, we're gonna see Peace go for one last try here as see you later, Bob, if just immediately gets blown up by the misfortune. And nobody on the side of Hanwha Life is going to go down.
Experience, a player who's been in Worlds on multiple teams, playing in this play-ins here, and he's dominating.
Chovy, he is going to flash, and you know what? Yeah, with the Kingslayer. They're trying to get on top of Vista here. He's just going to try to flash, and doesn't have his aftershock. Finally he does, and that will be enough to keep him alive. As now Chovy and Morgan get a massive flank teleport behind the entire team, as Aegis is a little bit too gone fast and furiously. And as you mentioned, I mean, Infernal Drake on any of these champions is going to be huge, as trying to get the root here, Chovy is going to miss literally everything, but he has another stun, as that will be enough to get him.
W, and now Liang going to come in. They've used a lot of their ultimates here. We're going to see Willer getting caught on. He's forced to go golden immediately. There's a hook, but not quite going to land. Chovy now acting as a front line. They land the Sonic Wave. They go in. Depth is going to flash away. He does not want to get caught out by this leads in. Willer now in a little bit of trouble. They're going to jump on the Liang, who's forced to use the Undying Rage. This is good from Hanwha. They're getting a lot out of the side of Beyond as they go in. There's the exhaust going down to try and keep Doggo alive. They're going to try and just jump all on top of a Moonlight Vigil. Completely whiffs. PK gets one down. That's one for Doggo, but they trade it back 1 for 1. It's a hell of an extended fight. There's so many low health bars. There's one more for Doggo, but they again trade it back. It's a 3 for 2 in favor of Hanwha. They're still going. The hook will go wide. They still have the play. They will be able to use it. Deft. Oh no, he's able to get the heel down, but he was all a bait. Gets the kill. Cannon coming on top of this. Vista adding a little bit more time to this play. Cataclysm goes down. There's no flash for Doggo, so they're going to try and fully invest into that. Slicey melts him on the 3 though, and they're turning this one a little bit around. Hanwha Life cannot play with these helpers, but here comes Chovy, smacking Liang all the way back to the bank and getting himself a little bit more kills. Hanwha Life not quite done with this one yet. Now PK and Doggo left between a Chovy and a hard place. Chovy on this Azir has so much distance between him and the carries. He's going to be able to force them back off the turret. He doesn't want to overcommit. Never mind, he does. Shifting stand. They get the stun down, but he gets the kill, and that is all that matters. There is the Make It Rain coming down with the bullet time. Hanwha Life look for a TP, or actually never mind, they're going to look for the Ornhorn and going on the Chovy, who flashes the complete other direction. Who's trying to jump in onto him? He's going to try and jump over the wall. Parkour. As we can see, Def now going in with the killer instinct on the backside of this. Who should just... Here we go, Beyond. Going to start it off. There's the Ornhorn. They're going to knock up Kino to stop the engage on the Chovy. Chovy running away as fast as he possibly can. The bullet time will he'll absolutely squat. And now you're going to try and take this one going. Def gets himself over the wall with the killer instinct, and that's it. You've used everything. You've nothing left in the tank, and Hanwha Life will very, very easily take you to the cleaners. Back to the Shadow Realm. Back down. Hanwha Life will take absolutely everything from Beyond, and Hanwha Life in a 3-0 will join the rest of the LCK in the group stages.
LCK fans rejoice as one more representative will move on to that group stage. Hanwha, a clean 3-0 today.
And Deft getting his first best of 5 win.
Side. Bean and Co, they've got Adam, but there's going to be a 3-on-3 at least. It's going to be a flash for MF, but where are you going? No way you live onto that one. Olaf going to be unstoppable. Immune to CC. Vista going to fall. Adam will trade his life back. They can let Def get that one up, and now Hillsong, he can jump. He can try to get back to Niski, just maybe the chain's gonna land. And finally, yes indeed, can't be here. They will let the dragon get low. It is smitten, it has been taken, but the fight is coming. Vista right behind him. Here goes Whipple again in the front line. A safety play for Willer, but he drops. Adams 1 for nothing. On to Bean they go, but Morgan can't find the kill. Fnatic may have lost the dragon, but they're winning the fight 2-1 so far. But Chovy shows up huge to get a double kill. And now Whippo, I'm sorry, your screen has gone gray. He got a CS lead and nothing else. They gave him a Herald card. He gave them a kill on the Bean.
Oh, wow!
Let's
see what happens here. Chovy playing, I mean, you look at the minimap, right? Whippo has no vision, doesn't expect Chovy to be here, just goes in one combo and he's dead. And man, I want to see this damage coming out from Bean once again. Did go the full crit route on Misfortune this time around. Auto into double. Ooh.
Battle under the turret here as well. Rome Warp trying to find the play as Adam comes in. Yasuo dives in, and they're going to find the kill on a Graves. 1 for 0 so far. Adam going to get the punch, going to flash to safety. Hook on a Hillsong means kill number 2, and Chovy just routinely activated there. Niski forced to flash to safe.
Saying, unfortunately, unable to land anything, and how Deft actually doing so much damage could turn this around.
Niski's down just to about 1,000 health. Gets flayed back in as well. This is dangerous. It might be rooted. He's got a quick shield. The locket helping, but now we've got to re-engage. And yes, Chovy is in. Gets one. Hooked by some time. And now Adam punches and dies. This is 12-4 Hanwha. All right, TVs come in. This is kind of the make or break moment, or it's all lights out. But now they're going to try. Jump through the pit. And it was smiteable, but still claimed. Willer is able to make it happen. 1 for 0 in the team fight, as of course Graves will die. Morgan is low, but Morgan is not going to stop. And it's time to get a bit more. Flash away from the hook. Adam is going to spot Def, but he's going to be rooted in place, so that's going to be a follow-through. The shots come in, a quick shield, but they want to chase this one. The flash in. Not going to get it just yet, though, but a kick is there. A knockup is in. Under the tower they go. Chovy gets the double, and they're going to get the last one. Hillsong will indeed drop. This is game over. 25-5.
Jump trap, because their tower hitters are in the 4-man river. There's the engage, there's the bullet time. They're looking for Deft, who gets out with the lantern. You can see what PSG wanted to do, but Hanwha are not having any of it. They chase PSG away back underneath the tower. All of Hanwha survive, and Hanwha...
Morgan teleports in, he's going to try his best. Wave forced to flash, but Deft is here. Big damage and a kill is picked up. Willer locked through the Cataclysm, a flash away for Deft. Now Xiaohu in a 1 versus 2 trying his best, gets a bit of health back in, but you are completely alone. It's time for death number 4.
for the best top laner in the LPL.
And they're going for it.
Yeah, Morgan looking for that flanking teleport. Who's he going to ulti as Vista flashes, grabs the solar flare, and in comes immediately out of nowhere Morgan. And he's going to be able to go down to his GA, keeps himself alive. That is 2 kills now for Chovy. Can he save this KDA is the real question. As now Hanwha chasing after the remaining 3 members of RNG. Vista not quite sure which way he's diving into the back of the pit. As Hanwha looking for more. The Baron does go over to T1, but can they keep themselves alive? Will any of these Barons make it out of the pit as Guma is about to say yes? The bullet time not finding the value they were looking for, but the bubble will now connect. And Chovy's going to find the paddle star there as well. So Owner is lane. And then thumbs up, and Canna is indeed unstoppable.
And this is giving me flashbacks to what we saw, as he might still get popped here.
Well, we'll see how immune he's going to be. We're going to try and cut down the Crocodile. It's going to be difficult, but does still have his circle available. Yeah, exactly. T1, they can just go over and grab it. And yes, congratulations, Life Esports. You do have yourselves a Baron. But Faker is going to come through and try and do a 1v2. Ults himself. Gets a bit of extra damage down there, but Faker should still die, but no. Able to walk his way out, and I don't know, man. Even a miracle may not be enough here as Hanwha, they don't even get towards the pit. The Baron is secured. Willa now down extraordinarily low. It says he's unstoppable, but it's looking pretty stoppable right now. It's going to be Ushi's dominating as he takes down the jungler. Hanwha now running for the hills as quickly as possible. Decent disengage ult from Vista as Chovy dives into the back line. Gets exhausted though straight away. Morgan with the dominance gets on top of Gumayushi, but there's so much peel and he is going to be okay. Lantern thrown out for Faker as Chovy flashes himself out of the way. Morgan doing the same thing as Owner goes golden. Vista and Depth still alive for the moment. But the Talon has found Varus, and yes, the base is being absolutely destroyed. Chovy now on the wrong side, and this is going to be the ace almost, as Morgan the only one left remaining. But Nexus turrets aren't going to be here, and T1, they are just looking to end this game right here and put Life Esports out of their misery.
But meanwhile, on the mid lane mission, getting run down. Doran landing to cast the E connection from Chovy. Getting for Cleave mission. Gonna make it at least a 1-for-1. Oh, what is the play here? Just trying to steal, just trying to get it. For Peanut, he's not losing a single objective today, whether it be a red buff or a dragon. And the rest of the CFO are waiting over the wall. Gemini just goes down. It's a disaster, and now the rest of the team looking to collapse. Trying to finish the job. Chovy playing back. Chovy going forward. Now leaping over the wall. Ruler looking for the 1v1. Backed up by the Nami. CFO just have to run. There's nothing left for them in this game. The Flying Oysters, they've been grounded. They've been shucked. There is nothing left for them on the Rift.
Gen.G just gonna wipe them here. Mission will live, but
now the tidal wave coming out. Ruler sees Mission. He's got his target locked in his sights. He's gonna finish that one. Peanut now running forward as well. Gen.G splitting apart CFO effortlessly, finding these kills. Will they turn to the Baron or the Tier 3? That's the only question left remaining as Chovy finishes that one.
Oh, Chovy.
Oh, wait a sec.
Go in
He's not
here.
done yet. He's feeling himself. He wants a little bit more. Buys time with the stopwatch. A brief moment. How many cooldowns does he have left? The flash out to safety should just go down here. And will get dropped in the exchange.
They've got the root already. They got to ult him in, but Shun's not level 6. They're going to try to burn him, and first blood comes through. Second blood instantaneously as well.
They're so happy to give him this Jax.
And he even flashed into the bloody wall. He didn't escape. He misplayed it, but still managed to find a kill. Gala's fighting Peanut here.
Gala leaping away. Chovy! Massive shutdown. 500 gold into his back pocket. Everything for the Azir.
Gen.G, can they fight for this one? As Peanut has dived into the Herald pit. Xiaohu's here, and yeah, it's going to be very difficult for Peanut to survive this one. 5-point strike comes in. He puts down the pillar, though, and the rest of his team have now arrived. Cannon barrage comes through, but the protection is there. Peanut will live. Can they win the rest of the fight, though? The hostile takeover is fantastic. Gala, he rocket jumps, but can he live? It looks like the answer is no, as it's a double kill for Chovy. It's a big barrel to start this one off. Chovy now has a cannon barrage. Doran looking for that backline. Can they steal it? They can! Way stops the soul! But can they win the fight? They've taken down the Crocodile, but can they find more? The Buster Shot was massive in the Moonlight Vigil. It's its turn to do some damage. It's not quite that much, but the Gale Force forward will. As Shirley takes down that outer turret, and Damwon Kia starting to really get the momentum they're looking for. Peanut turns up, wanting to deny this second charge. Yeah, they should be able to do so.
Oh, they're TPing on it.
Wow, they are committing to this fight here. As there it is. Not going to get the Blades reach, but that's going to get some flashes. Nature's Grasp to make sure they get the charges. Showmaker will be exhausted immediately. The bubble's fantastic as the culling flies through, and Canyon locks down that first kill, but Chovy will answer, and he makes looks at a double. Realm Warp to deliver. Showmaker be interrupted. Showmaker sacrifices himself, but gives over the triples. It's reach once again, landing onto Peanut this time as they get the Nature's Grasp out, and there's the final chapter. They think they've locked down the Gragas. He's super tanky, but he's still going to be taken down. Now Showmaker has to go into his ultimate. Doran's going to be taken here, and Gen.G looking for more. Umbral Trespass to come forward. Peanut relatively low. It's knock up his Can he actually make it happen? The answer's no, as Chovy is taking matters into his own hands yet again. Meanwhile, this ultimate not quite as good, although Canyon does dive in front of it. Noguri now just getting autoed down by Ruler, and now he's out of position. Has to flash to get himself out, but it's another kill for Chovy. Showmaker once again extraordinarily low as the turret will be taken down. Bramble Smash is amazing. It's another triple kill for Chovy, and now Kellen is going to be locked down. Realm Warp to confirm it, and Gen.G will destroy Damwon and possibly their base.
In terms of gold on the map. Yeah, and it's about a 600 gold advantage for Docdom there. They're looking here for Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy's going to get thrown back as Emperor's Divide is flashed by Chovy there. He's going to get the knock-up as well. Permafrost is going to come through, but Canyon flashes out of the way. Now Peanut wanting to get the flash with the Winter's Wrath, but Canyon's not going to be going down here. And again, another scuffle, but no kills as Doran wants to change this one. Noguri was not the target he was looking for, but he's going to accept it, at least for now, and Chovy gets his second. Chovy gets in, gets immediately out again. Now Peanut trying to protect his carries. Doran hook-shotting. Noguri goes in, there's the body slam. Showmaker! Oh my God! The 3-net Emperor's Divide. The shutdown to come through as well immediately. Docdom's going to die, and now it's Chovy's turn, but is it going to be enough? Is the question. Doran flashes the double knock-up. Oh no, it's not enough. And now Canyon coming through. Doran still has his. And that is bodyguard, but the gravity field's going to be there as well. Chaos Storm going to come through. So many flashes. Going to try and get Damwon Kier out, and Noguri is sewing. Oh! Prowler's Claw! But it is just a Nami! And going 1-for-1 Nami for Renekton, you're probably okay with that if you are Gen.G, but it might give Damwon the in. They're not wanting to go for any sort of flip. This 4v4 is something that Gen.G want to try and take themselves, given the health bars. But like you say, Docdom, no Moonlight Vigil now, but he's still dangerous. Meanwhile, on the top side, Showmaker is just soloed out by Doran. He's not done yet, as he's now trying to fight Docdom, but that could be dangerous to Olaf's Great. And now, Ruler shows up. Gen.G should be able to get to the soul point, and it's a double kill at 3-man, and it doesn't have the follow-up.
Go in.
Docdom still has ultimate available. They don't quite know where he is now, they do. And now Noguri on the in the back line. Peanut trying to get him out. Scatter the Weak connects, and there's the Moonlight Vigil immediately. Chovy goes golden. Doran gonna do the same thing now. It's, oh my God! Chovy gets rid of Canyon, but the answer is still there. Docdom, Ruler, can he do it? Yes, he can. Ruler turns it on its head. Oh my God! A quadra kill, and Ruler will get past the quarters. He will take Chovy with him, and Gen.G have done it.
Ruler takes over the game.
Look at the smiles, Gen.G. They get it done.
Gen.G will start to push DRX back. They see an opportunity, they want to get it because Deft is waiting over the wall, but keep your eyes on the ultimate. It could be big, but it is not enough. Leaping in now, Chovy diving to the back line, taking the ultimate away from Kingan and finding the kill. Just like that, Gen.G see their opportunity, and they're right onto the Baron. Gen.G, they want more. They got the wave to back them up. A single cannon minion barrel locked down. Barrel taken out. Death to the Soraka. Now the single cannon minion, all that remains. Zeka gonna clear that one. Versus the world. Will he be enough? Never one without the other. Pyosik on Kindred keeps the dragon alive. Peanut smites into the Lab's respite. DRX are looking to end this game to death. 1v2 against Rulerland. Barrels behind him. No inhibitor this time. DRX and Deft will take the Elder, and they will take their first game off of Gen.G in 2022. Now Lahan's looking for the engage, trying to find the lockdown. Lockdown barrel unbreakable, but now should surely fall. But here comes Zeka and the rest of the team. They're going to lock out. They're going to find first blood. Barrel still alive on the backside. The Lamb's respite buying so much time. Gen.G knows that they need to get something back, but Deft is unafraid. Deft is still free firing at the pullback from Ruler. It's clean, but it's not quite enough to finish the job as Zeka dives into the back line. Still standing for now, but surely he should fall. And everybody is so low. Oh no! Are they still alive? But the feathers fly. Ruler finds one, wishes for two, tries to find another. Barrel will finally fall, and Gen.G there last. Stepping back, buying brief moments.
They're gonna force
and
it.
they get it. Stepping in. The carries are so strong. Doran goes into the meat grinder, and he is taken out. It is domination for the team. 8 years ago, Death fell to his sister team in Samsung White, but today, in the face of insurmountable odds, he stands tall. The last dance goes on. The stage is set. It is one final chapter. It is one more page in the legacy.
Here for Peanut is going to come on through. Pallet going to be fighting Doran. Peanut still just in the fog of war. Doran's going to deliver them. The Haymaker comes on down, and Peanut, he's going to finally start fighting, but he's straight into a Pop Blossom. He manages to pick up the kill onto the Jackson. Now it's Delight, it's Chovy, and it's Gen G that are striking back in the battle. It was almost so good for Gam. Get them out. Looks for the opportunities. Burnt the ult already. Kiaya out of mana almost entirely, and there's the charm. Going to try and end it as soon as possible. The Vault Breaker going to be channeled here. Picking your target is going to be important, as Peanut is just going to use it in another direction. And yeah, there is a headbutt pulverize onto Cardi, and into the backline goes Pallet. The Haymaker does buy a little bit of time, and the Pop Blossom's decent, but Gen G, the wallets are too heavy at this stage of the game, and they are just going to rip through Gam. Slater, the last one to go down. It's a double for Chovy. They'll deal with these Nexus turrets and the Nexus. They'll call it a day here, 22.5 minutes.
View without a real fight as Doran once again looking for an opportunity.
Wait, this is the same spot. I saw this already, but it was Kaisa. But Faker says, I am different. I can challenge you. And that he will. He's just holding on, waiting for the 1 second for his shockwave. Doesn't even need it as Chovy going to come in, dodging the shuriken as Faker. But he's in a lot of trouble. He's alone against 3. And now Zeus is on the run. Delight trying to continue on this one. Pays running into the rest of T1, but they...
Guma can fall back to that mid turret is okay. Faker.
Yeah, Faker in a lot of trouble here. Chovy on the chase. It's really difficult to get away from this Akali. He hits the shuriken as the shockwave lands. Does not. And that they will. They're just going to take down the objective, and in the front is Owner. He's just going to get ripped to shreds immediately. Guma doesn't even get to do damage in this fight, as Zeus on the run as well, taking a punch. In goes Guma, trying to do something, but at this point it just looks like Gen G are in total control of this game, and Faker just going to walk away.
No vision. If there's no choke point control, you just cannot do it against Gen G.
Oh boy, Faker trying his best, but I think Gen Z have their sights on the Nexus as a massive equalizer over the top. Just the cherry on top as Gen G dominate.
He's going to find Peanut here. Now Caps dives in. Another explosive charge is primed as the chains connect and first blood. It looks like G2 are thinking about just staying here. There's a counter-strike. The flash finds everyone from Doran, and now Chovy's looking to answer. Still Delight dives forward. The Buster shot's massive, but it's not going to be enough as Caps goes down. Broken Blade is huge in the back line, and the Dominus is actually ticking down. Chovy out of the fight for now, but Broken Blade doesn't have any friends anymore. He's still trying to do what he can. The Call the Meek is fantastic, but it's Pays that gets one.
Charger ultimate, so he has nothing to save himself. He immediately goes down to Chovy.
Speaking of offensive, finds himself in Nature's Grasp, gets rid of it immediately as the chains are not going to connect. The rocket jump just to buffer, so the CC's going to be there, and in goes Delight, finds the angle this time around, and Caps is dead already. Chovy goes gold, and Delight finds the knock-up, and Broken Blade was looking for him. Mickey's going to die in the backline. It's a triple, a double. There's the triple for Chovy, and now Broken Blade. I think it might be the Pentagon. Our 4th of the tournament. That would be absurd. Chovy is pretty low trying to get into this one, and Peanut wants to feed it to him.
Don't do it, Peanut!
No flash is available. He's Peanut! He did that to Ruler so many times throughout the years. Ruler left the team, and now he has to do it to Chovy.
Turnaround, and maybe he can find a pick here as well.
Looking for an opportunity under Delight. They do manage to interrupt his attempt to get out, but there's the Magnet Storm, and in dives Chovy. There's just not enough damage from G2 as Pays goes up into the air. Delight locks down that kill, and it's Chovy that's popping up in the back line. Hansama not going to be able to do anything, and now Caps has to try to flash away, but it's not going to work because he gets backflipped on by Chovy. He picks up
players of the entire tournament. People were putting him in the conversation for best performing AD is Chovy.
Down has flash, but he's not going to be able to get away from Peanut, who lands the stun immediately. The shockwave only catches onto Chovy, and Yagao is going to get chased down here. Chovy puts down the soldiers, and Yagao is...
But I don't know if it's enough. The wave clear.
Magnusaur flash engaged the equalizer down as well in the TP. Gen G pulled the
trigger, and they're looking to burst out Elk. Chovy dashing around and Elk will fall. It's hunting season for Gen G, and they found what could be the biggest kill of them all. They found a way back into game 4.
I thought that it wouldn't be enough, but Gen G just shut me right up. Looking for a fight.
Look away, Chovy, and Delight goes in. On trying to keep Elk alive. The Pop Blossom comes out just in time from Yagao. But Yagao is gone. And BLG might be too. Elk trying to do everything he can. But Elk has been mounted on a wall. Delight survives. BLG die. And Gen G do it all. They have fought back from the absolute brink in game 2. In. The Devour immediately. Delight tanky enough, but Chovy is being dealt with by BLG right now. The Pop Blossom doesn't find it. Pace flashes the wall and immediately engages. Chovy's on a rampage now, and Gen G are just grinding up BLG. A double for Chovy. They wipe them away. The TP towards mid. Gen G are done with this game.
Gen G have. Delight needs to be careful.
Awesome Grace going to hit him. He's going to try and jump away, but the chase is on. The equalizer coming out as well. Delight can look for the re-engage. Doran goes in with a Mega Knock. Hayes now dives onto the back line. Delight already down, but they killed off Elk as well. Shun tries to get in with a Cataclysm, and he'll get the shot down onto Pace. And now it's all on Chovy. He's dashing. He's dancing around the fight. The perfect execution for BLG may be too much. Chovy buys a second, but he just can't buy the win. BLG forced Gen G out of their own jungle to send a shock through the crowd here in Busan. Pays low again, rooted up. The shockwave just short. The stopwatch from Pays buys a second, but Shun still has the GA. Chovy trying to clear out the minions as the Gnar back from Doran once again. GA. But on just tanks for days. GA coming out from Shun, and now it's all on Chovy. It's all on Pays. And we were told Busan was the church of Chovy, but what's a god to 5 non-believers? BLG will face Weibo in semis.